Well, we obviously tried to do a few things to, keep them separate. But again, the tempo of the game was a lot different from our standpoint, where we moved the puck more effectively. We didn't turn it over. So, to me, that was the biggest difference between tonight and Wednesday. We just didn't self-destruct. We worked hard and we competed. And we got a few breaks went our way. But again, we know we're in for a Boston Bruin hockey club that is going to force you to play the game up the walls, and you're going to have to earn everything you get, and I'm sure they'll be better on Monday night.
Structurally, how much pleased were you with the way your team played?
I think it was easy to be better than we were on Wednesday, because we didn't really have much going. Outside of the first 10 minutes of the hockey game, I thought we were, positionally, specifically in the neutral ice, they just went through the neutral ice. We coughed up the puck in the neutral ice, gave them fed their rush chances, and they allowed them to forecheck, and we really didn't have any answer for them. And for us to do anything tonight to slow them down the neutral ice was an improvement over Wednesday. Yeah, well, we weren't very happy with our game, and we had lots of areas in which we can improve on. And in the new age of hockey, if you can deter, slow down, prohibit, whatever word you want to use to describe the opposition from attacking you with speed through the neutral ice, the teams that do that, control the neutral ice, have a better chance of winning. It's a simple fact. And we were better than we were Wednesday night, but I said we didn't have very far to go to get better, because we were pretty bad.
3 assists from the new additions. Can you just talk about how much of a pick-me-up they gave the team tonight?
Again, it's always nice to see when you add personnel, and that's just one of the things with our group. We've had our group, pretty much the same group together, and we've been able to put people in the lineup, and they've come in and worked hard when they weren't in the lineup and getting the opportunity, and it's a great sign when they step in and make a contribution. And it's worthwhile, because it's not a lot of fun when you're not playing for extended periods of time. As per se, a Hamilton or a Fratton, starting to play now more than they did, and same thing with Jake Gardner. All 3 players were young players, youthful, and added some enthusiasm to our hockey club.
You talked about needing to skate. Was that as fast as you'd like your group to play, especially in the second?
We're a skating hockey club, and when you don't skate in games, it's very evident to us. So, the video doesn't lie. But again, you have to give the opposition credit too, because they forced you to do some things, and they forced you to turn the puck over with their pressure on Wednesday night, and we did a better job tonight than we did Wednesday. That's the only thing that I can say about it.
Randy, can you talk about, your experience as a player, for a guy like Hamilton to get in at 28 years old and play his first NHL playoff game? He seemed to play as though it might be his last. Was that what you were hoping to get from him?
The one thing about Ryan Hamilton is that he's going to do everything that he has in his power to make an impression and to do his job. And if it takes on a bigger man as far as a battle along the wall, if it takes blocking a shot, if it takes a check to make a play, he's that type of player. That's the type of personality. That's why he was a captain of our American Hockey League team. He scored 30 goals in the American Hockey League this year, and we pulled him up and we used him in some situations, and then we went with other people ahead of him, and he's been a great soldier. He's a great example for a professional, for our young players, to see the work ethic and the commitment that he makes to the game day in, day out. And that's another feather in his cap, because we're looking at the person and the individual first, and the pro hockey player second. And he's got a combination, a great mix of both.
Randy, it was just one win, but it was a pretty full-blooded response, and you needed it. Can you kind of look ahead to the landscape in front of you as you go back home to what's going to be a pretty crazy environment in Toronto?
Yeah, we know that, and it's great that our fans are enthusiastic, and all of the passion that our fans do demonstrate. We think it's a great thing for our city. But again, we've got a job to do, and we've got to focus, and the game is won on the ice. And that's what we said. There's going to be lots of, media coverage and a lot of things said, a lot of things done. But we have to stay focused on what we can control, and we have to prepare ourselves to play a better Boston Hockey Club on Monday, I guarantee you. They'll be better than they were tonight.
Randy, can you just talk about maybe the significance of Kessel's goal to him after a long period of playing against his former team? And did you have the success? You were moving him around a lot, trying to get him away from Chara. Were you felt you were successful in doing that?
I think, you could see the smile on his face and the energy that our bench got from it. So it was obviously a big positive in that respect. As far as keeping him away, well, some things we did work for a while, but they always have home ice and last change, and they're pretty good at getting Chara on and off the ice. And, they've done this before, and really this is really the first time that we've really went as hard at that tonight as per se.
What do you think of James tonight?
James Reimer or Van Riemsdyk?
Reimer.
I thought Reimer did a heck of a job, gave us a chance. And we've always stated that we're not expecting our goaltender to win hockey games. Yeah, we'd like our goalie to pitch you a shutout and win you a hockey game, and he's done that for us. But I think realistically, if he can give your hockey club a chance, he lets you forget about some of the mistakes that do happen out there. Very first shift, the turnover come off the stanchion, and it was basically a 2-on-1, a short 2-on-1 from the corner. Big stop early in the game. It staves off, and the enthusiasm that the opposition and the home team can get from something like that.
Last one. You put your lineup together, you put your lines together, you put the game plan in, and then the players have to take it from there. How pleased are you that you put this thing together and then they executed it?
I think that the work ethic that was demonstrated by our group was the thing that we demanded, asked, kicked, coddled, massaged, whatever word you want to describe, and they went out and did the work. We as a coaching staff, we felt that we stated we didn't play as good as we know we can, but we haven't played that well in the last stretch either. So there was some doubt. And tonight eliminated that doubt that when we play our game and skate off the puck and move it effectively, we can be a hockey club that can compete. We don't make any other statement other than we can go out there and compete. And that's really the most satisfying, gratifying for the coaching staff to feel that, that they went out and at least we were coaching in a game that we felt proud that we played in.